Next up, we'll be talking about walking the fine line between aggression and passivity. And this is specifically talking about when you're doing your cycling techniques and the indirect method. However, this stuff still rings true when you're inside of a regular lucid dream or phase experience where too much aggression essentially wakes you up, or too much effort is the way I like to think about it as well. And then being too passive causes you to lose lucidity and just basically fall asleep. Anyway, so he writes, unsuccessful attempts may result in falling asleep or losing your conscious awareness, or becoming completely awake. These results indicate a deficiency or excess in aggression. If a practitioner usually falls asleep while attempting to enter the phase, then more aggressive action is needed while performing indirect techniques. If, on the other hand, most attempts end in full and alert awakening, then aggression should be curbed and techniques should be conducted more slowly and in a more relaxed manner. That tends to be my problem. I tend to just wake up too much. The issue of aggression requires a closer examination. Quite often, attempts at indirect techniques are made leisurely without desire or real effort to check that indirect technique off the list. Results are more easily realized if the practitioner possesses an aggressive desire to enter the phase. More often than not, practitioners lack aggressive desire instead of having too much of it. So going off of his recommendation, it's probably better to go too aggressively at it and kind of have too much of this internal desire to get to the phase. It's probably easier to get that far and then dial it back than it is to, be too passive, not really have true motivation to do it, and then you just keep, briefly waking up and immediately falling asleep before you even have a chance to cycle through, these various cycling techniques and utilizing the indirect and deferred method. Anyway, that'll wrap it up. Until the next video, keep your phase practice legit.